Right, my dear students. Morning to everyone. So in previous class we learned about collisions, types of collisions, one-dimensional elastic collision, velocities of the two bodies of one-dimensional elastic collision, V1, V2 formula derivatives. Also, after seeing that we can do almost all the sums based on elastic collisions. Right. In this class, I will explain the concept of second type of collisions means inelastic collisions. Inelastic collisions. So, if you inelastic collision, only in any collision, both momentum and kinetic energy are conserved, then the collision is said to be elastic. In any collision, only momentum is conserved but kinetic energy is not conserved. Such type of collision is said to be inelastic. Okay? Sure. But in case of inelastic collision, only linear momentum is conserved. This is okay, and kinetic energy is not conserved. Okay, kinetic energy is not conserved. Next one, what is meant by perfectly inelastic collisions? Perfectly inelastic collisions. Perfectly inelastic in any collision the momentum is conserved, and also after collision let the two bodies are moving with same velocity, then the collision is said to be perfectly inelastic. Suppose here these are the two bodies, mass of the first body is equal to m1, second body m2, initial velocity u1, then initial velocity u2, and after perfectly inelastic collision, the two bodies are moving with velocities v1 and v2. Their masses are different. Suppose here v1 is equal to v2 is equal to v I. That is the condition for perfectly inelastic collisions. Perfectly inelastic collisions. So in this perfectly inelastic collision, according to law of conservation of linear momentum, according to law of conservation of linear momentum, formula m1 u1 plus m2 u2 is equal m1 v1 plus m2 v1 is equal to v2 is equal to v common is v into m1 plus v2. Okay, therefore since v is equal to common velocity, therefore common velocity of two bodies after perfectly inelastic collision v is equal to m1 u1 plus m2 u2 by m1 plus u2. ఇది ఫార్ములా ఫర్ కామన్ వెలాసిటీ. అయితే ఇక్కడ momentum is a vector quantity, has some direction. డైరెక్షన్ చేంజ్ అయ్యే ప్రాబబిలిటీ చేంజ్ అయిపోతుంది. దీనిలో కేసు చూడండి, ఇక్కడ ఏంటిది బిఫోర్ నాట్ ప్రెజెంట్ దట్ ద టూ బాడీస్ ఆర్ మూవింగ్ ఆన్ ది సేమ్ డైరెక్షన్, కామన్ after collision, let the two bodies are moving opposite to each other. ఇలా రెండు ఆపోజిట్ డైరెక్షన్ ఉంటాయి. దిస్ ఈజ్ v1 and this is v2. Sorry, before collision, let the two bodies are moving opposite to each other. Opposite ఇలా కాదు, ఇది u1 ఎలా వస్తుంది, ఇది u2 ఎలా వస్తుంది, రెండు ఆపోజిట్. So before collision, both are moving towards each other with different velocities, and after they undergoes perfectly inelastic collision, they stick together with a common velocity. In that situation, common velocity v is equal to formula m1 u1. ఇది పాజిటివ్ గా ఇస్తున్నాము అనుకోండి, దీని మొమెంటం నెగటివ్ అవుతుంది కాబట్టి m1 u1 మైనస్ m2 u2 బై m1 plus m2. This is the common velocity. V is equal to m1 u1 plus m2 u2 by m1 plus m2. Common velocity is. ఒకవేళ ఇక్కడ if v is equal to positive వచ్చింది అనుకోండి, పాజిటివ్ వస్తే m1 u1 greater than m2 u2, m1 u1 greater than m2 u2. That means the two bodies are stick together. The two bodies are stick together along the direction of first body. Otherwise, suppose if v is negative, v negative means m2 u2 more than m1 u2. In this situation, that is, the two bodies are stick together along the direction of second body. Okay na? Along the direction of second body. Now v value positive or negative value indicate. Just like our next case 2. Before collision, let the two bodies are moving perpendicular to each other. First body is moving along x-axis. Second body is moving along y-axis. దీని momentum before collision m1 u1, దీని momentum m2. ఈ పాయింట్ దగ్గర రెండు కూడా కలిసినాయి అంటే both the bodies are stick together. రెండు కొలైడ్. It is perfectly inelastic collision కదా. So after perfectly inelastic collision, let the two bodies are stick together to move along this direction. ఇలా ఉంటాయి రెండు కలిసి రావాలి. ఓకేనా? ఇప్పుడు చెప్పండి, initially both are moving perpendicular to each other means total momentum before collision is equal to resultant vector quantity కదా ఇది. R is equal to root of p square plus q square plus 2pq cos theta. Cos theta is 0. కాబట్టి R is equal to root of p square plus q square. కాబట్టి total momentum before collision is equal to ఎంత అవుతుంది? m1 u1 whole square plus m2 u2 whole square. Root of v square plus q square is equal to total momentum before collision. After collision, let the two bodies are moving with same velocity v kada. v1 is equal to v2 is equal to v and v. Okay, its momentum is equal to suppose m1 plus m2 into capital V. Take the common velocity. Total momentum before collision is equal to total momentum after collision. From this common velocity v is equal to root of m1 u1 whole square plus m2 u2 whole square by m1 plus. This is the formula for common velocity. V is equal to root of m1 u whole square plus m2 u whole square by m1 plus m2. Okay. ikkade in what direction the final velocity of both the bodies is with the direction of first body అనుకోండి. suppose ఇది alpha అనుకోండి, ఇది alpha, ఇది final momentum, ఇలా లైన్ గీస్తే this is equivalent to this line అనేది అంటే this is equivalent ఎంత అవుతుంది m to u from this right angle triangle ఇదేమవుతుంది m1 ఇనిషియల్ m1 కానీ from this right angle triangle tan alpha is equal opposite side లో distance m2 u2 by m1 దాని నుంచి alpha is equal to tan inverse of m2 u2 by m1 ఇదేంటి alpha is the angle made by the resultant velocity of both the bodies in the direction of velocity of distance. Or to find the value of beta value, beta should be equal to 90 minus half. Beta equal 90 minus half. So alpha equal to beta value 90. అర్థమైందా? So this is the situation when both the bodies are before collision they are moving along the same direction, before they are moving opposite to each other, and before the collision the two bodies are moving perpendicular to each other and the common velocity in each case. Okay, and these all these situations corresponding to common velocity. See here, for perfectly inelastic collisions only linear moment is conserved but kinetic energy not conserved. From this situation, in case of perfectly means v1 is equal to v2 is equal to v, so that the common velocity is equal to m1 u plus m2 u2 by m1 plus m2. Okay. ఇప్పుడు ఇది before collision both the bodies are moving together, moving along the same direction. Kinetic energy not conserved means total kinetic energy before collision is not equal to total kinetic energy after collision. There should be a loss of kinetic energy. That loss of kinetic energy during this collision that will be emitted in the form of heat energy or light energy and also sound energy and so on. ఎలా రెండు వెహికల్స్ కొలైడ్ అయ్యాయి, రెండు కార్స్ వచ్చేసి రావచ్చు, దే మే బి డాష్ టుగెదర్. లేదు, one vehicle is going in forward direction in front of the other. Let the back vehicle is going with fast and maybe collides with the second one. During this collision, there is some blast. Okay, blast also heat energy generated. Heat energy generated in the kinetic energy of both the vehicles will be converted into another force. Loss of kinetic energy will be converted into another force. So that's why how much amount of energy, kinetic energy will be lost. Find the amount of heat energy liberated and అనుకోండి. Amount of heat energy liberated should be equivalent to kinetic energy loss. Both are same. Okay. సరే, here what is the amount of loss of kinetic energy in this situation? Loss of kinetic energy is equal this is equal to total initial kinetic energy and total final kinetic energy. Difference here loss ఏంటంటే initial kinetic energy should be more than the final kinetic energy. Total initial kinetic energy means half m1 u1 square plus half m2 u2 square. This is the total kinetic energy before collision. Total kinetic energy after collision is equal half into m1 plus m2 into v square, where v is common velocity. After collision, the two bodies are moving together with common velocity, so that they kinetic energy is fixed. So this is equal half m1 u1 square plus half m2 u2 square minus half into m1 plus m2 into v square is replaced by common velocity ఎంతండి m1 u1 plus m2 u2 by m1 plus m2 whole square. This is half m1 u1 square plus half m2 u2 square minus half into దీని స్క్వేర్ ని సెపరేట్ చేద్దాం. m1 u1 plus m2 u2 whole square by m1 plus m2 whole square. ఈ whole square కి m1 plus m2 cancel. కానీ minus 1 by 2 into okay ఈ వాల్యూ a plus b whole square ఎంతండి m1 square u1 square plus m2 square u2 square plus 2m1 m2 u1 okay that is equal half m1 u1 square plus half m2 u2 square minus half m1 u1 square. Sorry. Here there is a value of m1 plus m2. Okay, m1 plus m2. But here totally half common. m1 plus m2 కూడా common తీసేయాలనుకున్నాను. m1 plus m 1 by m1 plus m2 కూడా common తీస్తే అంటే ఇక్కడ m1 plus m2 LCM అనేది మల్టిప్లై చేయాలి ఎంత వస్తుంది m1 into m1 plus m2 is into u1 square also m1 square చెప్పండి m1 square u1 square plus దీంతో m2 కూడా చేస్తే m1 m2 u1 square plus again m1 m2 u2 square plus m2 square u2 square okay minus already common is అన్నిట్లో minus common 1 by 2 common is minus also common sorry minus 1 by 2 only common remaining ఎంత అవుతుంది plus m1 square u1 square plus m2 square u2 square plus 2m1 m2 u1 that is equal 1 by 2 into 1 by m1 plus m2 into okay ఏమేం క్యాన్సిల్ చేయండి సారీ మైనస్ ఉంది కదా మైనస్ తో మల్టిప్లై ఇది మైనస్ it is also minus m1 u1 square minus m1 u1 square direct cancel again plus m2 u2 square minus m2 u2 square direct cancel ఇంకా రిమైనింగ్ ఇక్కడ m1 m2 u1 square m1 m2 u2 square minus 2m1 m2 u1 ఈ మొత్తంలో m1 m2 కామన్ m1 m2 కామన్ తీస్తే ఏంటంటే u1 square plus u2 square minus 2u1 కనుక loss of kinetic energy is equal to half into m1 m2 by m1 plus m2 into okay half m1 m2 m1 plus m2 into a square plus b square minus 2 అంటే u1 minus u2 whole square. This is the loss of kinetic energy in case of perfectly inelastic. అర్థమైందా ఇప్పుడు నెక్స్ట్ వన్ మనకి ఒకవేళ ఇదే సిచువేషన్ లో బిఫోర్ కొలిజన్ if the second body is at rest before collision second body is at rest before collision the second body is at rest second body rest లో ఉంది ఓకే అంటే ఏమవుతుంది u2 0 u2 is equal to 0. What is the formula for common velocity? Common velocity v is equal to m1 v1 plus m2 u2 0 by m1 plus ఇది కామన్ velocity. రెండవది loss of kinetic energy is loss of k into delta k into delta k is equal to half m1 m2 by m1 plus m2 into u1 square u2 0 కదా ఇది s తో ఉంది u2 0 ఇది వెళ్ళి దీంతో కొలైడ్ అవునా లాస్ ఆఫ్ kinetic energy ఏ లాస్ అనేది ఫస్ట్ బాడీ ఎందుకంటే సెకండ్ బాడీ s తో ఉంది this is nothing but kinetic energy 0 only k must be lost by the first body కొంత లాస్ కానీ ఇది లాస్ ఆఫ్ k ఆఫ్ ఏ బాడీ ఫస్ట్ బాడీ ఈ సిచువేషన్ లో మాత్రమే u2 0 అయినప్పుడు loss of k first body is equal to half m1 into m1 plus m2 into u1 square. Third one, what is the fraction of k loss? Fraction of k loss by first body is fraction of k loss అంటే loss of kinetic energy by initial kinetic energy. Loss of kinetic energy ఎంత half m1 m2 by m1 plus m2 into u1 square by initial kinetic energy of first body half m1 u1 square half m1 u1 square cancel that is equal to m2 by m1 plus okay fraction of k lost by the first body is m2 by m1 plus alone what is the fraction of k retained in the first body see here fraction of k 1.2 fraction of k retained in the first body is fraction of k retained in the first body is equal to మొత్తం ఇనిషియల్ 1 కదా అవుతుంది ఇదేమో ఫ్రాక్షన్ లాస్ట్ కదా రిమైనింగ్ ఎంత 1 మైనస్ m2 by m1 plus LCM చేస్తే ఎంత m1 by m1 plus ఓకేనా this is the fraction of k retained in the first body fraction of k lost by the first body is equal to m2 by m1 plus గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి ఇక్కడ fraction of k lost by the first body అంటే second body lost by 1 remaining ఎంత అంటే first body lost by 1 am I right okay next one more application corresponding to perfectly inelastic elements that is called as ballistic pendulum ballistic pendulum this is the best example for it is the best example for perfectly inelastic elements best example for perfectly inelastic observe it ఎలా ఉంటుంది very simple already we have discussed it is the case of both from a string a heavy wooden block it is a large wooden block mass of the block is equal to capillary suspended from the ridges of it దీని లోపలికి a bullet of mass volume is fired ఎలా ఫైర్ చేస్తారు mass of the bullet is equal to volume it is fired into the wooden block with a velocity u1 or velocity u1 is equal to ఇది సెకండ్ బాడీ రెస్పాన్స్ u2 is equal to when the bullet is fired towards the wooden block so that it will penetrate inside the block. Lower penetrate అవుతుంది. Due to this collision, the combined mass will be raised to certain height అయిపోతారు. అంటే అర్థం ఏంటి? After collision, the two bodies are stick together with a common velocity. Stick together with a common velocity means such a type of collision is simply perfectly inelastic. Okay, right? This is the initial height. ఇవి జస్ట్ లా పోయిన తర్వాత ఇంతవరకు వచ్చింది height drive by the system, maximum height drive by the system from the ground to this impact is equal to h. Okay, ఇది ఇలా ఇంత రైజ్ angle made by the string in the vehicle is equal to theta. Length of the string is equal to l. ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఈ height h అనుకున్నామంటే from this point we can join normal on this. Okay, ఇది h and this remaining length is equal to l minus h. Total length of the string is equal to l కదా, ఈ length is equal to only l minus h. అర్థమైందా? ఇప్పుడు చెప్పండి, according to law of conservation of linear momentum, formula m1 u1 plus m2 u2 is equal m1 v1 plus m2. So m1 is equal to m, u1 is equal to u plus m2 u2 is equal to 0 is equal. After collision, the two bodies are stick together with a common velocity means v1 is equal to v2 is equal to v, and m1 plus m2 into v2. Therefore, common velocity v is equal common velocity v is equal to ఎంత అవుతుంది m into u by capital plus 1. Okay, ఇది ఫార్ములా ఫర్ కామన్ velocity. Due to this common velocity, system is rising to what height? h value కనుక్కోవాలన్నా remaining అన్ని ఇక్కడ height కనుక్కోవాలన్నా ఏం చేయాలి? Applying conservation of energy at the point A and also at the point B. కానీ ఇక్కడ according to law of conservation of total energy or mechanical energy, మీకు ఇక్కడ డౌట్ రావచ్చు సార్, ఇక్కడ పర్ఫెక్ట్లీ ఇన్లాస్టిక్ పొజిషన్ అనేది కంటిన్యూస్ లాస్ అవుతుంది కదా, కంటిన్యూస్ కన్సర్వ్ కాదు, కానీ టోటల్ ఎనర్జీ రిమైన్స్ కన్సర్వ్డ్ ఇన్ ఎనీ టైప్ ఆఫ్ పొజిషన్, నాట్ ఓన్లీ కైనెటిక్ ఎనర్జీ. హియర్ నాట్ ఐ యామ్ టేకింగ్ ద కైనెటిక్ ఎనర్జీ, టోటల్ మెకానికల్ ఎనర్జీ. సో టోటల్ ఎనర్జీ ఎట్ ద పాయింట్ A is equal to total energy at the point B, right? ఇప్పుడు చెప్పండి, at A is the ground level, potential energy 0. మొత్తం ఎనర్జీ అంటే ఏమవుతుంది? ఓన్లీ దీని కైనెటిక్ ఎనర్జీ మాత్రమే ఉంది, ఇది కైనెటిక్ ఎనర్జీ 0. ఇక్కడ ఎంత అవుతుంది? హాఫ్ స్మాల్ m into u square is equal to. అర్థమైంది? ఇవి రెండు రైజ్ అవుతాయి, మాక్సిమం హైట్ రైజ్ అయితే ఫైనల్ వెలాసిటీ v dash is equal to point ఎంత అవుతుంది? బట్ both are points of at certain height above the ground level height, they have some potential energy. That potential energy is equal to mgh, రెండు టైం m plus m into g into h. Okay, నా నుంచి ఏదైతే కనిపిస్తుంది h వాల్యూ కనుక్కోండి, half m square by m plus m into g. Am I right? దీని నుంచి ఏ వాల్యూ అయితే ఆ వాల్యూ కనిపిస్తుంది. ఒకవేళ h వాల్యూ ఇస్తాను, స్మాల్ క్యాపిటల్ ఇస్తాను, ఫైండ్ ద ఇనీషియల్ వెలాసిటీ బుల్లెట్ అన్నారు, u is u square is equal to ఇలా వస్తుంది 2m plus m into gh by small m and u is equal to. ఒకవేళ h వాల్యూ ఇవ్వండి, θ ఇస్తాను, అప్పుడు ఫ్రమ్ ఫిగర్ ఈ డైరెక్షన్ లైన్ నుంచి cos θ is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. What is adjacent side? m minus h by, therefore L cos θ is equal to l minus h. h రాదు ఈ వాల్యూ వస్తుంది h is equal to l minus l cos theta లేదా h is equal to l వాల్యూ కామన్ ఇస్తే 1 minus cos theta అవునా దీన్ని ఇక్కడ సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేయండి therefore half m u square is equal to capital M plus small m into g into h is replaced by l into 1 minus cos theta okay half m u square into capital M plus small m into gl into 1 minus cos theta దీని నుంచి ఈ వాల్యూ కనుక్కోవచ్చు in terms of theta l small m plus capital ఓకే ఫార్ములా సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ ఏ ఫార్ములా కావాలో ఆ ఫార్ములా ఒకవేళ లేకుండా after rising to certain height h let the bullet comes out from the block with a velocity some v dash from the height building కావాలి ఇక్కడ ఆగిపోతుంది but we find that the bullet మాత్రమే బయటకు వస్తుంది with a velocity some small v dash ఏమేమి ఇస్తారు చెప్పండి initial velocity of the bullet small v final velocity of the bullet comes out from the block is equal to v value కనుక్కోండి so applying conservation of energy at a and also at b total energy at a is equal to only half m u square b దగ్గర మొత్తం ఎనర్జీ పొటెన్షియల్ ఎనర్జీ ఉంటాయి capital plus small m into gh plus bullet is also having some velocity is half m v square కానీ దీనికి ఏం చేస్తాం half m u square is equal to capital plus small m into gh plus half m v square అర్థమైందా దీని నుంచి రిమైనింగ్ అన్ని ఇస్తాం ఇక్కడ h వాల్యూ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ l అంటే ఎలా రాయడం అనుకోండి m plus m into g into h is replaced by l into 1 minus cos theta plus half m v square v value find out చేస్తాం what is v where v is equal to velocity of the bullet coming out from the block at maximum okay na but application మనకి ఎలా ఉంటుంది దాని నుంచి అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తూ conservation of momentum and conservation of total energy apply చేసేదంటే you can do every problem involving in perfectly inelastic materials okay right my dear students right next one what is done by coefficient of restitution coefficient of restitution it is represented by small g it is the coefficient of restitution how do we define the coefficient of restitution and what is the physical significance of coefficient of restitution observe so before we going to explain the coefficient of restitution what is going to be common log and common tangent between two colliding lines and ఇలా వెళ్తూ suppose if both the bodies are moving along the same straight line direction the line is exactly horizontal direction ఇలా తీసుకుంటాం two bodies lines రెండు ఇక్కడ collide అవుతాయి ఈ పాయింట్ దగ్గర collide అవుతాయి అంటే this is the common point ఈ పాయింట్ దగ్గర ఈ సర్ఫేస్ నార్మల్ గీసాము దీనికి నార్మల్ గీసాము అంటే ఏమవుతుంది this is the common normal this is common normal ఒకవేళ ఉదాహరణకి గీసాము this is a tangent of both of these tangent it is common to both of these that's why it is called as the common tangent okay na one is common normal second one is common tangent suppose here as the first body is going along this direction and maybe collapse the second body here along the common normal only there should be an exchange of momentum please note this point very important along the common normal there is an exchange of momentum from one body to another but along the common tangent there is no momentum transferred changes only along the common normal. Velocities will be changes only along the common normal. Am I right? Suppose here, let two bodies are moving along the same straight line with velocities. Velocity of first body u1, velocity of second body u2, mass is m1, in mass which is m2. Also, you have to collect apart compulsory u1 greater than u2 apart. Okay. After collision, the two bodies are moving along the same line with different velocities v1 and v2, whose masses are u1 and u2. But here v1 is less than v2. Compulsory category is these categories. Suppose if two bodies are moving along the same direction with different velocities u1 and u2, what is the relative velocity? ఒకే డైరెక్షన్ లో వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు relative velocity is always equal to difference of the velocities. When the two bodies are moving opposite to each other, relative velocity of one body with respect to other is equal to plus u1 plus e point. Okay? When two bodies are moving along the same direction, relative velocity is the difference of the velocities. If both are moving opposite to each other, relative velocity is the sum of their velocities. ఇప్పుడు చెప్పండి, what is the relative velocity of two bodies before collision? Relative velocity of two bodies before collision is equal to u1 greater than u2 కదా, రెండు సేమ్ డైరెక్షన్ లో ఉంటాయి కాబట్టి relative velocity is equal to ఇక్కడ ఎంత అవుతుంది u1 minus. After collision also both are moving in the same direction. Relative velocity after collision is equal to v2 greater than v1 కదా ఇక్కడ కాబట్టి ఎంత అవుతుంది v2 minus v1. Now along the common normal there should be exchange of momentum, there should be exchange of velocities. Therefore one parameter coefficient of distribution is denoted by small e. It is defined as the ratio of relative velocity of separation after collision to relative velocity of approach before collision. E is equal to, it is the ratio of relative velocity of separation after collision to the relative velocity of approach before collision. Okay, relative velocity of separation after collision to relative velocity of approach before collision. Why they are called as separation and approach? Collision తర్వాత velocity పెరుగుతుందండి, ఇది తగ్గుతుంది అంటే గ్రాడ్యువల్ యాక్టివిటీ డిస్టెన్స్ పెరుగుతుంది అంటే సపరేట్. కొలిజన్ ఉంటుంది velocity ఎక్కువ ఉంది కదా, అప్రోచ్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటేనే కొలిజన్ జరుగుతుంది. దట్స్ వై E is equal to relative velocity of separation after collision to relative velocity of approach before collision. What is the relative velocity of separation after collision? v2 minus v1 by relative velocity of approach before collision is equal to u1 minus u. This is the formula for coefficient of distribution. E is equal to v2 minus v1 by u1 minus u. Okay, v2 minus v1 by u1 minus u. It is a ratio between two similar quantities means velocities. That's why coefficient of distribution doesn't have any units. Units without dimension formula. But this value, by knowing the value of coefficient of distribution, we should explain the type of collision. Suppose if E is equal to 1, E is equal to 1 like that is true in case of perfectly elastic collision. Suppose if E is equal to 0, that is true in case of perfectly inelastic collision. For semi-elastic collision, means the collision is lying in between elastic and inelastic. The value of E lies between 0 and 1. First one, for perfectly elastic collisions, small e is equal to 1 for perfectly inelastic collisions. Small e is equal to 0. 0 చూడండి ఒకసారి 0 వేసాము ఎంత అవుతుంది 0 is equal to v2 minus v1 का v1 minus v2 अब v2 minus v1 is equal to 0 और v1 is equal to v1 is equal to v2 అంటే after collision the bodies are stick together with same velocity such type of collision is will be perfectly inelastic అలానే third one for semi elastic collisions E value lies between 0 and 1. E lies between 0 and 1. 0 to 1 की वजह. So this is the concept about the coefficient of reflection. Okay na? In what direction the coefficient of reflection is defined? Always along the common normal. Because along the common normal there should be an exchange of momentum. Along common tangent there is no exchange of momentum. This is true in case of one dimensional or two dimensional or three dimensional collisions, right?